Okay, so when we're preparing the packages, the way we're going to do this, we're farming this edit out, which means working as a team to do the whole thing. This whole thing is a massive team effort. So what I want individuals to do is literally pick an artist and they're going to prepare the package for that artist, which is, here's the interview and here's the performance. So we can tail it off a little bit performance. You don't need to cut it so tight at the performance. You don't need to cut it so tight at the beginning, but in between going from the interview to the actual performance, we want that really tight because that is going to be absolutely bang on. We're also going to make sure that we've got lower thirds, and that's the kind of text. If I go back into this, that's when you get text at the bottom. So we're talking about the editing, and we're talking specifically about packaging of each act. You could count this text I put on here as a lower third. It looks awful, being I wouldn't put this on the video except for using OBS in a million years, but I've yet to play about with doing a PNG from Photoshop onto this, which is the way I want you to do it. So what you can do is you can actually prepare a graphic in Photoshop and put it on there, but we all want the same kind of thing. So I'm looking for someone to do a quick design that we can use for all the videos in this. Okay, we could just look at a template, anything else, but you're going to prepare that. So it's going to be, here's the interview, here's the name of the performer as a lower third, the handover into the performance, and the performance, the name of the person performing or the band name, and then the name of the song. Okay, so one of the things you guys can do is actually, we've got these people talking, it'd look better if we actually have their name rather than band name when they're talking in an interview. Identify that. I can go back to Luke and get, right, give me the names of the people on there, and it could be that we actually need to say, right, you know what, here's the interview, tell me who's talking in which order. But your job is to prepare that little package. What we can then do for assembling the whole TV show is, all we need is the kind of the links that we've got between that we've got recorded, and we'll just be kind of adding them on later. But for today, we are just looking at getting those packages together. If you want to know the footage for it, if we go into, let me see, screen presenting, there we go. Oh, I don't need that. I need to actually see the display. In our edit, order and script log, we have, like I said before, we know, for instance, for Evie Williams, we've got 6 and 5. We need both of those. So we've got the capture 6 for the interview, we've got capture 5. And for that one, we know it's Evie Williams and the song is Jigsaw. That's dead easy. For the bands, for this bit, we know it's just, for instance, if we're going into an interview, for instance, Royal Monarch, who's talking? Do we need to make sure we've got their names underneath it? Give the actual names of the different... We've got to check that, and that's something I want you to solve today. So you've got all the information, you know where to get the footage, you know what we're trying to achieve. So the next videos I'm doing on this are going to be purely about technically how we're sorting those out.